Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Classy English Conversations. I'm Emma.
And I'm James. So happy you're here with us today.
Today we have a very special topic. This is something many English learners ask us about.
Yes, it's about being polite, especially when you disagree with someone.
The art of softening your English. How to disagree politely.
Because sometimes our English is good, but we sound too direct, too hard.
Yes, in your own language, you know how to be polite. You know the right words.
But in English, sometimes we say things directly, and people think we are angry or rude.
That happens to many learners. You don't mean to be rude, but the words sound strong.
So today, we will teach you simple words and phrases. Small changes, big difference.
Yes, these are called softening words. They make your English sound more professional, more polite.
And this is very important for work, for meetings, for talking to bosses or colleagues.
But also for everyday life, with friends, with new people.
Let's start with a simple example. Emma, can you say something directly? Something that sounds strong?
Okay, your idea is wrong.
Oh, that sounds so strong.
Yes, it's very direct. It sounds like I am angry.
Now, can you say the same thing, but softer, more polite?
I'm not sure I agree with your idea.
Yes, that sounds so much better. It's polite, it's professional.
The meaning is the same, but the feeling is different.
And that is what we will learn today, how to change strong words into soft words.
So let's talk about why this is important. James, why do we need to be polite?
Because we want people to listen to us. If we sound rude, people stop listening.
Yes. They hear the tone, not the idea.
In many cultures, being direct is normal. In some cultures, it is good to be direct.
But in English-speaking countries, people often use soft language, especially in work.
Yes, in meetings, in emails, in conversations with your boss. Soft language is professional.
It shows respect. It shows you are thinking about the other person.
So let's learn some simple words. Words that make your English softer.
Yes. Let's start with the word maybe,
Maybe that's a small word.
but it's powerful. Maybe we could try a different way. That sounds soft.
Instead of we need to try a different way.
Yes, maybe makes it an idea, not a demand.
Next word, perhaps. It means the same as maybe, but it sounds more professional.
Perhaps we could look at this again.
That sounds very nice, very polite.
Another word, just. I just think we could do better.
Just makes it smaller?
Yes, it makes your opinion sound smaller, less strong, more friendly.
I love these small words. They are like magic.
Yes, small words, big magic.
Okay, Emma, let's teach our listeners some phrases, real phrases they can use.
Yes, let's start with a very useful phrase. I'm afraid.
I'm afraid? That sounds like fear.
It does, but in English, I'm afraid means I'm sorry. It softens bad news.
Ah, so instead of no, that's not right, you can say,
I'm afraid that's not quite right.
that sounds so much nicer.
Or in a meeting, I'm afraid I have a different opinion.
That's perfect. You are saying no, but it sounds polite.
Yes, I'm afraid is very useful. Let's practice. James, give me a strong sentence.
Okay, I can't finish this today.
Now soft. I'm afraid I can't finish this today.
That sounds more professional, more kind.
Next phrase. To be honest?
To be honest,
Yes, it means I'm telling you my true feeling, but it softens what comes next.
can you give an example?
To be honest, I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Instead of this is not a good idea.
Yes. To be honest makes it sound like you are sharing, not attacking.
I like this. It feels friendly.
Yes, it shows you are being open, honest, but polite.
Next phrase,
Perhaps we could.
perhaps we could.
Yes, this is for suggesting a different idea. Instead of do this, you say, perhaps we could do this.
That sounds like an invitation, not an order.
Exactly. Perhaps we could try a different approach.
That sounds so professional.
And you can also use maybe in the same way. Maybe we could think about this differently.
Okay, next. What about I think or I feel?
Yes, these are very important. When you say I think, you are saying this is my opinion, not a fact.
So it's softer than saying this is wrong.
Yes. Compare your plan won't work. That is strong.
That sounds mean.
Now soft. I think your plan might need some changes.
Much softer. Much nicer.
And I feel is even softer. It talks about your feeling, not the fact.
Like, I feel we should look at this again.
Yes. That sounds gentle, professional, kind.
Another phrase I love. I might be wrong, but.
Oh, yes, that is very humble.
I might be wrong, but I think we need more time.
That is so polite. You are saying, maybe I am wrong, so the other person feels safe.
Yes! When you show humility, people listen more.
Let's practice with a real situation. Imagine you are in a meeting. Someone says a plan, you disagree?
Okay, give me the strong version first.
That's a bad idea.
Oh no, that is so direct.
Yes, now soft version. I'm not sure that idea will work. Perhaps we could look at other options?
That is so much better. You disagree, but you sound professional.
Yes. And you offer a solution. You don't just say no.
That's important. When you disagree, offer something. Say, perhaps we could.
Yes, that shows you want to help. You are part of the team.
Let's give our listeners a list. A list of soft phrases.
Yes, let's write them together.
Number 1, I'm afraid.
Number 2, to be honest.
Number 3, perhaps we could.
Number 4, maybe we could.
Number 5, I think.
Number 6, I feel.
Number 7, I might be wrong, but.
Number 8, I'm not sure.
That's 8 phrases, 8 ways to be polite.
And they are all simple, easy to learn.
Let's practice using them. I will give you a strong sentence. You make it soft.
Okay, give me a strong one.
This is not the right time.
I'm not sure this is the right time.
Good. Next, you made a mistake.
I think there might be a small mistake here.
Perfect. Next, we need to change everything.
Perhaps we could make some changes.
You are so good at this.
Thank you. Now you try. I give you a strong sentence. You make it soft.
Okay, ready.
Your idea is too expensive.
I'm afraid the budget might be a challenge for this idea.
Excellent. That's very professional.
Thank you.
We don't have enough time.
Perhaps we could look at the timeline again.
That's so polite. You are not saying no. You are suggesting.
Yes, that's the art of softening.
Now let's talk about real situations. Places where you need to use soft English.
Yes, like work, meetings, emails.
Let's start with meetings. Imagine you are in a meeting with your boss.
Oh, that can be scary.
Yes, especially when you disagree with your boss.
Many people are afraid to disagree with the boss.
But with soft language, you can disagree respectfully.
Let's show an example. I will be the boss.
Okay, I will be the employee.
We will use this plan. It's the best.
That's an interesting idea. I'm afraid I have a different perspective. Perhaps we could consider some alternatives.
Wow, that was so professional. You disagreed, but you were respectful.
Yes, I used I'm afraid, and perhaps we could. Soft words.
And you started with, that's an interesting idea. That's a nice way to begin.
Yes, always start with something positive. Then share your opinion.
So the formula is positive plus soft disagreement suggestion.
Exactly. Let's do another example, this time with a colleague.
Okay, I will be the colleague.
I think we should launch the product next month.
That's a good goal. I'm not sure we have enough time though. Maybe we could aim for the month after?
Perfect. You said that's a good goal first. Positive. Then I'm not sure. Soft disagreement. Then maybe we could. Suggestion.
I learned from the best.
You are very good at this.
Now let's talk about emails. Emails are important. People can't see your face. They only see your words.
Yes, so email language must be very soft, very polite.
Can you show us a strong email and then a soft email?
Yes. Imagine you get an email. Someone asks you to do something, but you can't.
Strong email. I can't do this. It's too much work.
That sounds so negative.
Yes. Now, soft email. Thank you for asking me. I'm afraid I don't have the capacity for this right now. Perhaps we could look at other options.
That is so much better. You say thank you. You are polite. You offer help.
Yes. The soft email keeps the relationship good.
Another email example. Someone gives you an idea, you don't agree.
Strong, your idea won't work.
That is so direct. The person might feel hurt.
Soft, thank you for sharing your idea. I think it's interesting. I'm not sure it will work for our current situation. Perhaps we could adapt it?
Beautiful. You thank them. You say it's interesting. You are kind.
This is the art of softening. It's not about lying. It's about being kind.
Yes, you can still disagree, but you do it with respect.
Let's talk about a difficult situation. What if someone asks for your opinion and you don't agree?
This happens a lot. A friend asks, "Do you like my new haircut?" And you don't like it.
Oh no, that's so hard.
Yes, you don't want to hurt their feelings.
What can you say?
You can say, "It's definitely different. I think I need some time to get used to it."
That's perfect. You are not lying, but you are not being mean.
Or you can say, "You look happy, and that's what matters most."
That's so nice. You focus on their happiness.
Yes. Sometimes you don't need to say you disagree. You can focus on something positive.
That's another tip. Sometimes silence is polite, or change the topic.
Yes. Not every opinion needs to be shared.
So let's summarize the tips for real situations.
Yes.
Tip 1. Start with something positive. Say that's interesting, or thank you.
Tip 2. Use soft words. I'm afraid, perhaps, maybe, I think.
Tip 3. Offer a suggestion. Don't just say no. Say perhaps we could.
Tip 4. In emails, be extra polite. People can't see your smile.
Tip 5. With friends, focus on the positive. You don't have to share every opinion.
These are simple tips, but they make a big difference.
Let's practice one more time. I will give you a situation. You use soft language.
Okay, I'm ready.
Situation, your colleague says, we should use this software. It's the best.
Thank you for the suggestion. I've heard good things about that software. I'm not sure it's the best fit for our team, though. Perhaps we could look at a few options together.
Perfect. You thanked, you agreed a little, you disagreed softly, you suggested teamwork.
Thank you.
You are a master of soft English.
I practice a lot. Now it's time for our listeners to practice.
Yes. Let's give them some sentences. They can make them soft.
We will say a strong sentence. You say it softly in your head or out loud.
Yes. Practice with us.
Strong sentence 1. You are wrong.
How can we say that softly?
I have a different perspective.
Or I see it a little differently.
Good. Next strong sentence. We can't do that.
I'm not sure that's possible right now.
Or that might be difficult with our current resources.
Next strong sentence. Your report has mistakes.
I noticed a few small things that might need attention.
That's so gentle. Next strong sentence. I don't like this idea.
I think this idea has some good points. Perhaps we could explore other options too.
Perfect. Next strong sentence. You need to work faster.
I'm concerned about the timeline. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's so nice. You offer help, not criticism.
Yes, that's the heart of soft English. You care about the person.
Now let's give our listeners a challenge. A real situation.
Yes, what situation?
Imagine you are in a meeting. Your boss says, we will use this new process starting next week.
You think the team needs more training first. What do you say?
That's a good challenge.
Let's give an example answer. That's exciting news. I'm afraid I'm a little concerned about the timeline. Perhaps we could have a short training session first?
Perfect. You said positive first. Then soft disagreement. then a suggestion.
Our listeners can try this at home. Practice saying it out loud.
Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to be kind.
Yes, people remember how you make them feel, not exactly what you say.
So when you disagree, make them feel respected. Make them feel heard.
That is the art of softening.
Let's talk about common mistakes. Things learners do that sound too direct.
Yes, let's list some.
Mistake 1, starting with no.
Yes, no is very strong. Instead, say that's interesting, but
Mistake 2, using strong words like wrong or bad.
instead say I see it differently or I have a different opinion.
Mistake 3, not explaining why.
Yes, if you just say I disagree, it sounds cold. Add a reason. I disagree because.
Mistake 4, forgetting to listen.
Oh, that's important. Before you disagree, listen. Show you understand.
Yes, say I understand your point. However, I think
That shows respect. You heard them, then you share your idea.
these small changes make a big difference.
Let's do one more practice, this time with listening first.
Okay,
I think we should work from home every day.
I understand why you like working from home. It's very convenient. However, I think the team benefits from meeting in person sometimes. Perhaps we could have a mix?
Beautiful. You listened, you agreed a little, then you disagreed softly, then you offered a solution.
I'm getting good at this.
You are.
Now let's summarize everything we learned today.
Yes, let's give our listeners a final list.
Number 1, use soft phrases. I'm afraid. To be honest, perhaps we could. I think. I feel.
Number 2, start with something positive. Thank you. That's interesting. I see your point.
Number 3, offer a suggestion. Don't just say no. Say maybe we could.
Number 4, in emails, be extra polite. Use soft language and thank the person.
Number 5, with friends, focus on the positive. You don't have to say every opinion.
Number 6, listen first. Show you understand, then share your view.
Number 7, remember the goal. Not to be perfect, to be kind.
And number 8, practice. Practice makes soft language natural.
Yes, practice with a friend. Practice in your head. Practice in emails.
Now we want to hear from you.
Yes, tell us a situation where you need to use soft English.
Maybe a work meeting, maybe an email, maybe a conversation with a friend.
Write it in the comments. We will help you find the soft words.
And remember, soft English is not weak English, it is smart English.
Yes, being polite shows strength. It shows confidence.
You can disagree and still be kind. You can say no and still be professional.
That is the art of softening your English.
Thank you for listening to English Together.
If you liked this episode, please share it. Share with a friend who needs soft English.
And don't forget to subscribe. We have more episodes coming.
Next time, we will talk about small talk, how to talk to new people, how to be friendly.
Until next time, be polite, be kind, speak soft English.
We believe in you. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.